Some words are soft, some are simple, but some words change everything. Today, I want to show you 5 quotes that have carried ordinary people through impossible moments and rebuilt lives that once looked broken. These quotes shaped kings, activists, creators, athletes, and dreamers. And if you let them, they can shape you too. First quote, "You become what you repeatedly do," by Aristotle. Kobe Bryant was not born great. He became great through repetition. As a child, he played entire summers without scoring a single point. Most kids would quit, but Kobe did not. Rather, he trained every day, before school, after school, at night. People asked him why. He said, "I was practicing where no one was watching." Repetition became his identity. Mastery was not talent. Mastery was devotion. When he retired, players said they feared his work ethic more than his skill. Kobe became living proof of Aristotle's words. You do not rise to the level of your goals. You rise to the level of your habits. The key lesson from this quote is, if you change your habits, you change the future. Second quote. Quote, "Your new life will cost you your old one," by Brianna Wiest. Nelson Mandela spent 27 years in prison. He went in as a young activist, but he came out as a leader who would forgive the people who took everything from him. His release was not just political freedom. It was emotional rebirth. Mandela said, "As I walked toward the gate that led to my freedom, I knew that if I did not leave my bitterness behind, I would still be in prison." To become the man who united a broken nation, Mandela had to bury the man who carried anger. He had to let go of his old identity so the world could meet the new one. The lesson here is, sometimes your new life begins where your old anger ends. Third quote, "In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity," by Albert Einstein. Oprah Winfrey grew up in poverty and trauma. She was abused as a child. She became pregnant at 14 and lost her baby shortly after birth. Later in her career, she was fired from her first television job because her bosses said she was unfit for TV. Most people would break after experiencing this, but Oprah did not. She transformed her pain into purpose. Her setbacks became her platform. Her authenticity turned difficulty into opportunity. The world did not give her permission to rise. She rose anyway. Today, she is one of the most influential voices of all time because she refused to let difficulty define her. The key life lesson here is, your biggest opportunity may be hiding in your darkest moment. Fourth quote, "What you do not change, you choose," by Anonymous. Maya Angelou survived trauma that left her unable to speak for almost 5 years. She was abused at 7 and believed her voice caused harm, so she locked her voice away. But inside that silence, something awakened. She read every book she could find. She poured herself into words. When she finally spoke again, her voice carried an entire universe. But her life did not transform until she made a conscious choice. She said, "If you do not like something, change it. If you cannot change it, change your attitude." She stopped accepting pain as her identity. She stopped choosing silence. She chose expression. She chose courage. She chose life. The takeaway here is, every day you stay the same is also a decision. Choose wisely. The fifth and final quote, "You must do the thing you think you cannot do." This famous quote is credited to Eleanor Roosevelt. Malala Yousafzai wanted something simple. She wanted girls to go to school. Her voice threatened extremists. One morning, a man boarded her school bus and shot her in the head. The world held its breath. But Malala survived. When people asked how she found the courage to speak again, she said, "Weakness, fear, and hopelessness died. Strength, power, and courage were born." She did the things she thought she could never do. She faced death and chose purpose. Today, she is the youngest Nobel Peace Prize laureate. standing for millions of children who cannot stand for themselves. The life you want is on the other side of the fear you avoid. These quotes are more than words. They are maps. They are reminders. They are proof that greatness is not born in comfort. Kobe, Mandela, Oprah, Angelou, Malala. 5 lives that show what happens when a human being chooses courage. Now it is your turn to choose your path. Your future is waiting.